a couple changes.
Yeah, when it comes to lake effect snow, sometimes things can change hour by hour, day by day. You know well, living in a lake effect belt.
Yes.
So that is going to kind of be our situation into tomorrow. You know, Northeast Indiana, Northwest Ohio does not typically get impacted very much by lake effect snow. However, if there's strong enough wind and enough lake moisture, it can actually move inland much farther than many might expect. So here's a look at what we're looking at for our first alert weather day, which now begins late Wednesday. This would be at about 6 p.m. Wednesday, and then throughout the day, Thursday. Initially, the first alert weather day just encompassed the first half of the day, Thursday, with that lake effect response decreasing with time, but forecast models are kind of having a different idea here. And now that we've really had a good 24 hours of runs that have really showed a pretty consistent signal, we're kind of buying what these forecast models are selling. Now, what hasn't changed, those sub-zero wind chill potential early Thursday. That's been a very consistent part of the forecast as well. So the main impacts here, frigid wind chills, heavy lake snow pockets. And we talked about this. We gave you that first alert earlier today that these things were starting to kind of come into greater focus and that we might end up extending the first alert weather day, which of course we did. So here's a look at that lake effect snowfall potential. You see kind of this narrow band that kind of covers the kind of north side of Fort Wayne into the New Haven area, Paulding, Van Wert counties. I would not be surprised to see maybe an inch or more north side of Allen County, but perhaps more than 2 inches in our northern counties like DeKalb, Noble counties. Steuben-LaGrange, maybe 2 to 3, maybe some pockets of 4. We're seeing some of those heavier amounts the farther north you go. Again, lake snow is not nearly as straightforward as system snow. System snow tends to cover a much bigger area. It's due to a bigger weather system, but lake snow tends to be a little more narrow. But this at least is a good pattern of what we've been seeing here this evening and what could potentially happen. And yes, Northwest Ohio, you could be included in that possibility as well going forward. Now the weather timeline, to break it down this way, mainly cloudy through about 4 p.m. tomorrow. By tomorrow, between about 5 and 11, that's when the first alert weather day starts to kick in. Some brief snow and wind is likely for most, but then that will subside overnight into Thursday morning with those sub-zero wind chills, and then some more lake effect, scattered lake effect snow shower activity, mainly north from about 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Thursday, so all day, which is why we've extended that first alert weather day. Throughout the rest of the evening, generally mostly cloudy. Could have a few flurries, light snow showers here tonight, but I don't expect any impacts tonight. Cloudy again throughout the day tomorrow. There is some of this snow just ahead of the lake effect, so there could be just a few bands of snow late tomorrow evening. Could cause some brief issues, but these are the lake effect strands that are expected Thursday morning. A brief lull by about sunrise, and then here we are mid to late day. These lake effect bands extending from Lake Michigan as far east as Northwest Ohio. So, and even in portions of Fort Wayne and northern Allen County. So this is something we're going to continue to watch here. As we take a look at the 7-day forecast, you'll see we've included now second half of the day Wednesday, all day Thursday as first alert weather days for the lake effect snow Wednesday, sub-zero wind chills Thursday morning, and lake effect snow showers by Thursday evening. Friday, mostly sunny, 30 degrees, 38 on Saturday. Upper 40s by Sunday, and Armor close to 50 with some rain early next week. So whatever snow manages to fall and stick over the next couple of days will be washed away just a few days later.
Looking forward to 50 degrees, Matt. Thank you. Okay, investigators.